Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Brand new season. So glad to have you with us on this journey. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Grant Hill, Steve Smith, and Allie LaForce. Now here's Smith. Pass to Johnson. Looking at tonight's matchup, both front courts are outstanding. This should be quite a battle here, Smitty.
It should be. The big man in the spotlight in this one. Rebounding and everything in the paint. This should be a great showdown. Strength versus strength.
Here's Porter. Ayton with it, guarded by Smith. Pass to Doncic. Clock at 6. Up and over Smith. Doncic with the bucket.
Fearless play by Doncic in the paint. Ready to do whatever it takes to find his shot.
And here's Barnes. Outside Johnson. Going inside. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Now here's Doncic. Over Mitchell. The offensive rebound. Oh, breaks the dunk off the deceptive pump fake. First quarter and about a minute and a half in. From downtown. That shot off. And it's Portland the other way. Doncic right side. It's Barrett on the wing. And he makes it on the layup.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Pass to Barnes. From deep, Mitchell. And Ayton pulls it down.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And the Blazers had been a mainstay of the playoffs for so long, until last year.
Yeah, B.A., they ended an 8-year streak by missing the playoffs. The franchise has had a lot of sustained success. They missed the playoffs just 15 times in their 50-plus years.
Now here's Johnson. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And when you think of the time Johnson spent with the U.S. team, I mean, the coaches and players he was around, absolutely huge for this young player and his development.
Johnson was part of that U.S. team that played in 2021. Man, what a great experience, Grant.
Oh, B.A., I mean, I can speak in great detail how much you can gain playing for the U.S. team. Johnson continued to grow as a player after that summer and was a great addition to that team as well.
Now here's Barnes. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. No good with the tip. Oh, there's the alley. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Outside Johnson. Pass to Mitchell. 4-3. Gets the three to fall.
The efficiency Mitchell has from range is tremendous. He can just bury you with threes.
Outside Porter. And he banks in the layup.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
The Nets with a lead. On the wing, Mitchell. Fires for three. And the Nets, another three.
Taking what the defense offers up, Smith with good vision there finds the open man.
Outside Barrett. Doncic outside for three. Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball. Smith with it. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's on Kevin Porter.
A nightly double-double machine. Andre Drummond gives you reliable production.
Andre Drummond stepping to the line with 2 shots.
No good on that one.
The people upstairs in Brooklyn have been making some very interesting moves trying to put together a championship caliber team.
Are those big decisions by the Nets front office difficult to deal with as players?
You know, some guys can ignore the politics, but I'm sure others do have questions at the end of the day, though. These guys just want a ball. And ultimately, I think they just roll with the punches.
Now here's Doncic. Over Mitchell. Drummond grabs the miss.
It's been a rough quarter for him. Can't seem to find any kind of rhythm.
And the foul called on R.J. Barrett. That's his first foul of the game.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Time called here. The Nets decide to talk it over now. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Here's Dinwiddie. Pass to Drummond. On the wing, Mitchell. Right side, Johnson. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. Mitchell's got his 3rd bucket of the night. Doncic on the wing. Now here's Ayton. Out to Schroeder. Doncic outside. Here's Ayton. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
I mean, come on, a 7-footer with a 7'5" wingspan. Ayton beats everyone to the ball and converts easily.
Now here's Johnson. Oh, got a piece of it. Now Harrell. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Ayton with a screen. Here's Doncic. Well, he's now 2 for 7 after that bucket.
He's just 2 for 7 from the field, trying to work his way into a rhythm.
Pass to Johnson. Dinwiddie outside. Outside Barnes. Shot clock at 6. Here's Mitchell. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes. Mitchell's got 10.
They have leaned on him all quarter, and it has worked to perfection.
And the ball out of play. The Nets will have it. Unable to get the ball in bounds, and they got called for a 5-second violation. Outside Schroeder. Inside. Tipped. Outside Johnson. The 3 is up. No luck on that one. And it's Portland the other way. Now here's Schroeder. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Pass to Barrett. Shot clock at 5. And he lobs it up. Oh, deflected. It's stolen by Drummond. Barnes with it. Now guarded by Barrett. Mitchell with the ball. Barnes the screen. Fires the 3. And that one's good. Mitchell for 3. He's got 13.
He's been a big factor in their offense tonight, making shot after shot.
2 minutes to play.
Ayton with a screen. Pass to Harrell. Doncic is doubled. No good there. Ooh, solid defense from Mitchell.
I can see he's pressing a little now, trying desperately to help them shrink this deficit.
Back to Barnes. Dinwiddie outside. Outside Mitchell. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. So the Nets making a switch here. Timeout called, Portland. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
So both teams changing it up here. Portland trailing here. There's 1:17 left in the first quarter. Schroeder. No good, and they can't put it into the drought. Dinwiddie outside. Bryant outside. Back to Rozier. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And then Bryant with the dunk.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
Ross for 3. Rebounded by the Nets. Rozier outside. Nails it from 3. And the Nets lead by 13.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Barrett into the lane. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. Here's Rozier. This one for 3. The shot no good. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your next U10 team.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Nets.
Well, in my opinion, the way the 3 has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
Yeah, we got to talk about how pestering they've been on defense, forcing turnovers and finding ways to score off them.
Back to Barrett. To the middle. Here's Harris. And Harris throws it down.
Love to see Tobias attack like this. You see the solid hops, the length, proving he's not just a perimeter threat.
Taken away. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Outside Ross. There's the 3. The Trailblazers rebound. Second chance shot. Oh, Olynyk with some nice D. The Nets with the lead. And the front office for Brooklyn has said they need selfless players who want to be there and are available.
Well, B.A., the message is pretty clear. After Kyrie Irving missed most of last year due to personal choices, the Nets want all hands on deck this go-around.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Well, Luka Doncic, an all-star from his second season, and every year he's one of the favorites for MVP. But Luka says, quote, I still haven't won anything, so I've got a long way to go. Brian, if you didn't catch it, team success is the metric. He says the key is to win a championship.
Well, he certainly gives them a chance to do just that, Allie. Thank you. Back to Dinwiddie. Screen by Olynyk. Lets the three fly. Chang pulls it in. Harris with it, guarded by Olynyk. And here's Schroeder outside. Kept alive. Outside Ross. Driving inside. Tries again. Not going to go that time. And Brooklyn going the other way now. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Wizards. That'll be the second of a two-game stretch at home. Olynyk for three. There's the steal. Schroeder with it. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. And here's Harris outside. The shot won't fall. And Brooklyn has possession. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Outside Olynyk. From behind the arc. Rozier outside. And again, it's the Nets missing.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Here's Harris. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Harris has got 4 points in the quarter.
High percentage look for Harris. He becomes more and more efficient offensively.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Portland calls timeout.
Some noise, everyone.
And the Blazers making a change here. Brooklyn with the ball. 10-point lead. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Got a hand on it. Doncic outside. And Doncic with the jam.
This is where Tobias has really improved, keeping his eyes up, making plays for others.
Rozier from outside. Chang pulls it in. And it's the Blazers with the ball. And here's Schroeder. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. That's tipped. Back to Johnson. Good D by Doncic.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Harris on the wing. Well, as you know, Grant, this game can be so hard on your body. As a player, how do you determine the difference between being hurt versus being injured?
That's a great question, B.A. Look, sometimes as players, you need someone to protect them from themselves. Today's game, the teams today are so smart about protecting players and preventing things from getting worse. But it really comes down to the players, the doctors, the team overall, just being smart and having a big picture about the injuries.
Outside Schroeder. Back to Doncic. Launches it. Rebounded by Johnson. Barnes goes in. Rozier from outside. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist. And now a 12-point Nets lead.
I like this trend. He's hit 2 triples this period, has 3 for the game.
To the inside. Harris. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Harris has got 8 points in the quarter. Pass to Drummond. Back to Rozier. The 3 from Mitchell. And the Nets, another 3.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Outside Schroeder. Here's Jang. Drummond defending. Back to Schroeder. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Doncic outside. Brooklyn with the board. Outside Mitchell. The kick out to Johnson. Rozier outside. Johnson inside. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Man, Blazers fans have been having a bit of whiplash. Western Conference Finals to the lottery in just 3 years.
BA injuries had a big part to play in that. Shows how fast the NBA landscape can change. Fans are hoping they can get back to what they were just as quickly. You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite.
Pass to Drummond. Here's Rozier. The 3 from Mitchell. And the Nets, another 3.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Now Doncic. He has 6. No luck on the running jump shot.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
From deep, Johnson. Jang pulls it in. A challenging stretch for Portland here. Pass to Doncic. Back to Schroeder. And here's Hernan Gomez. Covered by Johnson. Now Harris. Shoots over Rozier. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Outside Barnes. Lays it up and banks it in.
Showing the grit, Scotty Barnes holds his own in the paint.
Harris outside. Back to Doncic. To end the drought. No good on the layup.
Hey, the struggle is real. He hasn't found much success with his offense today.
Pass to Mitchell. Right side Johnson. Drummond with the screen. From deep, Mitchell knocks down the long J. Mitchell's got 12 now in this quarter.
His shot making has been superb this quarter. He's taken over this game.
Back to Hernan Gomez. Pass to Harris. Shoots over Barnes. Harris misses.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout or do you let your guys try to fight through it?
Barnes, it's good.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they maintain their focus.
Portland calls timeout. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
The next Kids Dance Team.
They're having very little success right now.
And they really could take a different approach, right? Find something that works.
From deep, here's Doncic. Sends it home from three-point land.
Because opponents have to respect his passing so much, a lot of times the three-pointer is there for Doncic if he wants it.
Now here's Dinwiddie. It'll count. No good. Misses at the buzzer. Just a big-time effort for Donovan Mitchell, providing a lot of energy for the Brooklyn Nets. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. Back to the game after this break. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Here's Barrett. Pass to Lewis. Doncic on the wing. Soft touch off the glass. Doncic has got 11 points.
At about 230 pounds, Doncic is a load down low. When you look at the intangibles of Luka Doncic, he has some of the best court awareness in the league, and that shows up most with his passing and body control.
Back to Olynyk. Lets it go from deep. He buries it from three. Olynyk's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
You know he's pulling his weight, but they still find themselves behind.
And the way Doncic can feel the defenders around him speaks to his great court sense, Grant.
No question. And the elite footwork he has makes the most of it. I mean, one of the best at shielding defenders with his body. It's really how he can navigate through a defense with ease.
Ayton with it. Pass to Doncic. Beyond the arc. And again, it's Portland with a three.
Three straight to begin this half. Couldn't have drawn it up any better.
Bryant outside. Back to Dinwiddie. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
Pass to Lewis. Back to Doncic. Ayton with it. Here's Barrett. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Fantastic decision making. Ayton electing to move it for the high percentage look.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Screen by Olynyk. Good. Olynyk's got his second bucket on the night.
3 out of 4 coming out of the half, showing good execution on the offensive end.
Doncic outside. Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball. They've got a commanding lead.
It just seems like everything is going their way.
Dinwiddie outside. Out left to the wing. Here's Nembhard. Hits the three-pointer.
Just crushing it here. 80% to start the half.
Pass to Lewis. And here is Barrett. Doncic outside. Shoots from 12. He's off on that one. And it's the Nets taking it the other way.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
He drops it from range.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Barrett with it. Now guarded by Bryant. Harrell down low. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Yep, count it.
What a great shot. This is why Harrell shoots over 60% for his career. After 9 seasons together in Portland, the backcourt duo of Damian Lillard and C.J. McCollum are no longer teammates. C.J. sent to New Orleans.
Pass to Nembhard. Fires the three. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Doncic on the wing. 14 points for him. Down low. And Harrell with the strong finish.
I mean, a dunk machine dating back to high school. Montrezl Harrell is an absolute monster around the rim.
Boy, that Lillard-McCollum combination, Smitty. You think it was time to break them up?
You know, I think both were getting a little older. Defensively, their size were a bit of an issue. But I love this scoring duo. They were incredible, B.A. Some great memories in Rip City for Dame and C.J.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Dinwiddie gets the bucket.
And with an excellent understanding of the game, Olynyk is able to find open teammates.
Doncic left side. And it's Portland with another.
Nothing went right on that offensive possession except the result.
Timeout called, Brooklyn.
I needed to get loud in here for your Brooklyn Nets.
Trailblazers making a switch here. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
Things are definitely working offensively. A balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
Back to Dinwiddie. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes. Dinwiddie's got 6.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. Must stay aggressive.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused and they've executed.
Outside Barrett. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. On the wing, Mitchell. Pass to Johnson. Dinwiddie outside. Here's Mitchell. Fires from deep. Offensive rebound. Outside Johnson. Knocks down the triple. 10 points for him.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
Outside Ross. And there's the drive. That one drops for him.
He has size, but the first step of Terrence Ross is what makes him so good on the drive.
Dinwiddie outside. Pass to Mitchell. The three is up. And the Nets, another three.
And one of the big names on the move this past summer was Donovan Mitchell. Now, you figured his time in Utah was up as the team decided to change their core up. Could be a game changer, though, with this roster, even with all they gave up to get him.
Here's Lewis. Harris right side. Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Yeah, looking at Ayton using all of his height and reach, slamming it down on a helpless defense.
Drummond with the screen. Outside for Mitchell. There's a screen. It's Barnes on the wing. And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. Gets the 3 ball to go. Dinwiddie's got 9 points now in the second half.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
The baseline J. The rebound by the Nets.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Left side Mitchell. Stolen by Ayton. Now the Blazers on the move.
And great job to establish position and square up.
His first personal.
Timeout called, the Blazers.
You know, the way things fell apart for the Nets has some saying the super team's era might be ending. The Nets went all in and handed over a lot of control to those stars. Now, can they reestablish the culture that attracted them in the first place?
On the court.
59 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Drummond. Now here's Johnson. Just 5 on the clock. 3-pointer. And it's Harris with the rebound. Here's Ross. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Well, you know that Ross can throw it down. Nice one right there.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Mitchell. Drives to the hoop. The shot misses. That'll count. The shot comes out. And so it's Brooklyn in total control, up by 29 going into the break. Their efficiency has been off the charts. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Now the Nets with it. Pass to Barnes. Outside Johnson. The 3 from Mitchell. Drops in the 3. Mitchell's got 31.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Outside Schroeder. And attention has been given to the interactions between fans and the players. Smitty, sometimes it feels more chippy than in years past.
I totally agree, BA, and I think what happens is fan interaction is getting way out of hand. They have to understand it's just a game. It's getting too personal.
Pass to Drummond. Back to Rozier. That one falls, coming off a Drummond feed.
And for those who criticize Drummond facilitating, I say rewatch that play. He's improving.
Doncic outside. Ayton with a screen. Kicks it out to Barrett. And here's Harris outside. Tries to keep it alive. And they'll get another chance. And here's Schroeder. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul.
Catching the defender off balance. Schroeder with quick recognition out there.
Blazers.
And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
They've been lights out from three-point land in this one. The defense hasn't been effective at stopping them, so they have just stuck with the game plan.
Yeah, and their team-first approach is another thing you have to like. And they've had great ball movement and are getting a lot of points off assists.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Here's Barrett. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
More of a score-first point guard, but Schroeder doing a good job of finding the open man.
Barnes a screen. On the wing, Mitchell. And the rise of the internet has helped give players their own voice. But now with podcasts and other streams, Grant, they're also able to monetize their voice.
Yeah, players understand the value of their voice and also how to monetize that. Speaking directly to their fans, to their customers, using these different platforms. You know, I think broadcasters need, I think you and I need to have a podcast, BA.
For sure, although we can't afford you though.
That might be true.
Nails it from beyond the arc. Mitchell's got 6 here in the quarter.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
6 to shoot. Here's Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
We've seen why Doncic is a perennial MVP candidate. He's taken over completely at the offensive end.
Pass to Mitchell. The 3 ball. On the wing, Mitchell. 3-pointer Rozier. The shot off that time. And it's Portland the other way. After this game, they can look forward to Boston, where they will match up against the Celtics. That'll put them right in the middle of a 5-game road trip.
He is so good going to the basket. Schroeder knows how to keep his man off balance.
The 3 from Mitchell. Goes back up. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Outside Schroeder. And there's the whistle. That'll go on Terry Rozier. That'll be a second foul of the game. Doncic outside. The 3. And so the ball out of bounds. Ayton touched it last.
A sloppy turnover. When you're not locked in, you pay the price.
And Brooklyn has possession. Outside Mitchell. Drummond with the screen. Outside for Mitchell. Clock at 6. Outside Barnes. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
First personal foul.
You know, sometimes we forget how young some of these guys are. Take R.J. Barrett, making his NBA debut at 19. Still a few years away from hitting his prime.
And specifically with R.J. Barrett, it feels like he's a lot older, Grant.
You know, B.A., but he's not close to 25 yet. So what we see right now, it's not what he'll be once R.J. hits his prime. Still a lot of room to grow for him.
Pass to Drummond. On the wing, Rozier. Outside Barnes. Now Mitchell. Shot to end the cold streak. Connects from downtown. Mitchell's got 37.
Down the stretch, this is when they need him the most, and he is delivering.
Portland calls timeout.
Your Brooklyn Nets. Make some noise, everyone.
And so here's Portland. Here's Lewis. Pass to Harrell. And for players, greatness can be defined so many ways, but giving back has to be a component of that. Wouldn't you say, Grant?
Well, to whom much is given, much is expected. In BA, I agree 100%. Players today understand the impact that they can have on others. I love that about the league, the players, the coaches, everyone involved, using this gift to make a change and a positive impact throughout the world.
This is the guy who had 3 threes in the first half. Since then, still waiting on number 4.
Pass to Barrett. 6 on the shot clock. Harrell with it. Over Rozier. Harrell, no good. Now Olynyk. Now here's Rozier. Outside Johnson. Takes the 3. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Here's Lewis. Outside Ross. Pass to Barrett. Back to Ross. They grab their own miss. Here's Lewis. Let's go with a 3. Ross can't get it to go.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Now Johnson. The shot from the low post is good.
That's not going to stop Keldon Johnson. He's good at forcing his way through contact.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
To the paint. Biyombo. And Biyombo slams it home.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
Count that bucket. Rozier's gotten 4 this quarter.
And what I love about Rozier is his fearlessness as a scorer. Inside, outside, in between, it doesn't matter.
It's Barrett on the wing. Biyombo inside. The shot no good. Excellent D there from Bryant. Rozier outside. Screen by Olynyk. Here's the 3. Drills it from deep.
They're really employing a deep range initiative here in the 4th, and it's working.
Interesting approach coming down the stretch. Looking to rack up points in chunks. Decent look from mid-range, but there may have been a better option for them in that set.
From deep, Johnson. And the Nets, another 3.
Quick shooting from Johnson, getting the drop on the defense.
Harrell the screen. Pass to Ross. Can they get it? And Rozier pulls it down.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Nets.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year. And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Donovan Mitchell.
And I love his composure. He didn't try to do too much or force things, but he was ready to take advantage of every opening the defense gave him.
Time called here. The Nets decide to talk it over now. They're ahead by 37. A minute 15 left to play in the 4th. A big group substitution here for Portland. Smith outside. Pass to Nembhard. Here's Hauser. Oh, rejected by Ayton.
Yeah, Ayton has all the physical gifts of a great shot blocker. Size, length, and agility.
And Grant, as NBA players start to have more of a platform, we still hear those who say, shut up and dribble. What are your thoughts about this?
I think it's silly and it's unfortunate. And if you don't like it, then change the channel. But players today, matter of fact, everybody today has a voice through their social media channels. And it just so happens that NBA players have large platforms that reach people all over the world.
Yeah, don't expect the players to be anything other than themselves.
Just a solid all-around jump shooter. Tobias working over that mid-range area.
Pass to Lyles. Here's Nembhard. Hits the trifecta.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
Harris with it. Back to Porter. Shot clock at 6. Crafty move. Ayton, no good. So we see the Nets taking the W here. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the